Hello, Internet. Today we will be doing a demo of the Castle Pluggable Transport System. This software can be found on GitHub, linked below. So this is just directly after install. The installation instructions are in the README. So I'm just going to launch 0AD, or the processor, which is sort of our version of Castle designed for 0AD. It asks me if I want a game opened. I'm going to say yes, because I do not have a game open right now. It's going to ask me if I want to host the game. Yes, I don't have anyone to play with, but it will work the same. I just won't transmit to anyone. This is an important thing to remember later, because if I say yes, Castle knows that I am the host, and when it's looking at moves sent, it's going to be looking for moves sent by the other player. So it's going to sort of filter out my moves, and if I want to go back and check that a file that I sent was sent properly, I can simply restart Castle, say, no, I don't want you to open 0AD, and no, I don't want to be the host, and just read the most recent transmission. So long as I don't play any new games, it'll look at the most recent transmission, and that'll allow me to verify that my file sent correctly. So for now I'm going to say yes, I'm the host. Now it's going to launch 0AD for me, as I asked. This is all automated. So it menus through everything, it selects the correct map. This AI will be swapped out for a player. If someone joins me, they connect to my IP, and if I choose not to be the host, I enter an IP, and it menus to connecting to this lobby, or the lobby of the IP that is hosting. So now it says press any key when my guest has joined. I have started the game and the load screen has finished. So I'm going to start the game, wait for the load screen. Now I don't have a guest. If I had a guest, I would have to wait for them to join and ready up. When this load screen has finished, I type a key, and now it asks me if I want to send a file, reread the commands received from the person who is not me, or quit Castle. So I want to send a file. I have here send.txt, so I'm going to open that up, and it's just sort of a message and some lorem ipsum. So, I have this file, and my output is empty. So I'm going to enter the location of that file. It doesn't have to be text files. You can actually send any file. You can send binary files. You can send anything, really. It's just going to read a byte at a time, or in chunks of bytes. So long as it is, some number of bytes, you're fine. So I'm going to press enter. It's going to take a little bit encoding, and then it's going to automatically send the moves. So you don't have to worry about, having the game open and things like that. It will pull the game up for you. So long as you have the game as a window, it will activate the window. And now it very quickly inputs all of these commands. The way Castle works, now it's done, the way Castle works is that it encodes your data into game commands. This map has 800 buildings on the left over here, and the maximum number of buildings 0AD allows you to select is 200. So, if I try to select all of these, I get 200, which means that we can choose up to 200 of these 800 for every command. We can also choose, 199, 198. We need to choose at least one, or the command won't be sent. But this allows us to transmit the sum from 1 to 200. The sum I equals 1 to 200 of 800 choose I. So that's how the information gets encoded, and now I can show you this encoded file has shown up. It's not a .text. It just oops, do not want to scan. Do want to look at it. So what 0AD or what Castle is doing here is it is making these 800 character long bit strings, and these bit strings denote a move. So there were 36 moves there. Each 1 represents a building being selected, and each 0 represents a building that was not selected for a given command. Not all of these have 200 moves. We select randomly between 1 and 200 in order to sort of flatten out our distribute our packet distribution. Um, so now, if I want to, I'm going to quit out of this, so it'll menu through all the quitting. Now, if I want to, read and make sure that that came through all right, I say no. I don't want the game open for me. No, I am not the host, because I was the host before, and now I just say read. It'll take a little bit to read the replay file, and now it's done. It says it has decoded the moves, and the file is now in output decoded. So, open this up, and there's the message again. So, no difference. This is the same bit string pulled back through on the other side, the same set of bit strings. Yeah, that's Castle. Thanks for watching.